What was the first year you hit the county?
Probably like 2000.
It was racial in 2000.
Yeah.
Me and Mac were in there in 2000.
You know, I hit the county. They thought I was everything but Mexican.
Really?
They thought I was black. Thought I was Samoan. They even, you Asian? Like, nah, man, I'm Mexican.
Are you talking about the police when they're trying to?
Nah.
You talking about the South Side?
The inmates, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So, but nah, I didn't catch nothing in the county from the SAS.
Okay.
But I like to give a shout out to these punk ass, no good, bitch made COs who gave me a hard time. I normally don't go into this profanity and curse much, right? But them bastards, they deserve it. Man.
Did they play dirty in there?
Oh yeah, man, they play very dirty. And they act like they saints, you know. They get visitors and they'll put up a whole different facade, you know, like man, you dogs, you no good. But I'm sitting back there like you lying ass. I'm you know like damn, they good at what they do, and this is why they have so many of them that make it through their careers and retire, because they're the most corrupted ones. If they made it through their career after 25, 30 years, you best believe they were corrupted and dirty. They didn't go that long because they own kind. Shit, I mean, they eliminate each other as to blackballing them or making it hard, putting them in little office jobs, and eventually they can't stand the pressure, so they just
Who
leave.
they blackballing? The ones that fly straight, the squeaky clean ones?
The ones that don't want to be squeaky clean, don't want to roll with the situation, don't want to fabricate paperwork. They don't want to say that as a witness they didn't see officer such and such do what they did to this inmate or to this prisoner, or they say, well, the prisoner did this and said, oh, it's just all a big old, you know what I'm saying?
We ain't talking about the police, we talking about how we, you know what I'm saying, went through the system.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I just thought I'd give that, you know what I'm saying, that made that strength.
We was on lockdown, right? We was on lockdown. We had just had a ride with the Mexicans and shit. And one of my homies, my celly, the homie, he was a Mac rep, so, you know, he coming out, talking to the brothers, let them know what's going on with the program and shit. And the punk ass police, man, they popped 2 doors for the Mexicans to let them get my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? They literally, man, they was dirty, man. They dirty.
I just had a flashback, man. I went back a little bit.
They dirty.
You know what I'm saying? To that place. Man.
Did either one of you guys, strike, hit up on the walls?
I can.
I ain't never been a wall banger, so.
So y'all can't draw?
Man, I can draw.
Who was the neighborhood striker when you was growing up in Fruit Town?
Oh, my boy E-Rock. Lil E-Rock.
Yeah,
Big E-Rock, rest his soul.
To this day, he got a famous portrait where he got the hood, he got the P.
Actually,
growing out of the F.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy how, but he made
it. It was right on the side of the little motherfucking auto store. Big ass. I mean, that motherfucker was big and a motherfucker.
You get out.
But it was a big ass F with the hand, with the P coming out like that. Man, you hit a Ramby, boy, you seen that motherfucker. Ramby and Rosecrans.
Slick, that chicken scratch gonna count, man.
I ain't chicken scratch.
Whose park is Gonzalez Park officially?
It's a Paru Park.
It's GPP. Gonzalez Park, Paru.
No, it's a Paru Park, man. It ain't no individual neighborhood, man. It's just somewhere where a motherfucker can come to find some goddamn peace. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? You got the West Side, you got us, you got the Nellis, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it's everybody up there.
Everybody over there. You got the
you know
LA
what I'm saying?
Bloods
Shit, you got the Fruittown Brands coming in. You know, everybody come out here.
Everybody come out. They have picnics there, motorcycle picnics, you know what I'm saying? But it's in the West Side.
But it's a safe haven for us, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit. We all up in that motherfucker. We mingle. You know what I'm saying? They have their own sections.
Right.
Their own sections.
You got your own park. What you talking about, man?
I'm everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. We out here. The Mexican connection, you know what I'm saying? Doing our thing.
Mexican connection.
You know what I'm saying? I thought one of these motherfuckers was the plug right here, but goddamn, they like me.
This nigga,
They like me. Shit, you know
Feel
what
me?
I'm saying?
I'm still trying to find it.
You
Trying
know
to
what
find
I'm
some
saying?
family members that might have it.
Yeah, we've been ostracized, cut off. That plug, they like,
Man,
That's
nah, these
hilarious.
dudes, they can't
You
get.
guys don't got no Paisa uncles, man?
Still trying to look for 'em.
Man, I've been looking for him, bro.
still trying to look for him.
T.O. ain't on deck, man.
I will learn Spanish that day.
You gotta ask him. He more on that side than us three right here. Yo, he talk Spanish. He talk that shit. We don't.
Wow, so when we open our mouth, it's fucking away from us.
I can't even.
I swear, boy, that's how they be looking at me like,
Yeah, he like,
this
who the fuck is
motherfucker
this?
I
right
got to
here.
know better. I'm out here struggling, man. Job, trying to make it happen, trying to, you know what I'm saying, find a way, bro. It's crazy.
You guys earlier had made a comment about some of y'all homeboys actually getting deported. So
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
you don't know about that? Okay.
Oh, the homie, you know what I'm saying? We got the homie from Inglewood. We got the homie from Inglewood NHP, you know what I'm saying? Taco from neighborhood Piru out
My
there in
boy.
Inglewood. He got deported. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of them there's Pirus and Crips that got deported. You know what I'm saying?
Back to Mexico.
Back to Mexico, El Salvador, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Tijuana, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
your boy.
Does the LA street culture politics follow with them, or they're
Nah,
Mexican?
they can't. I don't know what they do out there. I ain't talked to them.
My big homie just out there living his life, man. Just adjusted to it.
Well, he probably started talking to Spanish. You know,
Hey,
just
look,
learn that shit.
that's
They
all the
throw me
whole-
over there. I don't know what the fuck
Hey, look,
that
that's
is.
how the homie Charles from Live. He be, you know, we be conversating, but he full-fledged with it out there, you know what I'm saying? You know, he got extradited back to Mexico, and he's like, shit, I'm staying out here, shit.
End up liking it.
Yeah. You know?
So, shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the homie you mentioned. He been around. He was
Yeah, you know,
early 80s.
we do have a legend, too. The homie Alfie from
Right.
Compton NHP, homie. He, you know what I'm saying? He rest in peace now. Alfie was one of them dudes, too. You know what I'm saying? A legend in the streets. You know what I'm saying? He was Mexican, too. Alfie from NHP. You know what I'm saying? When I used to be in the hood, he used to be in the hood. They used to thought I was his brother. No, Campanella, homie.
And what happened to him?
He died. They think he died of cancer. You know what I'm saying? He died of cancer, but he did switch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He did switch Southsider too at an old age. You know what I'm saying? Running Piru all these years, the homie Alfie did switch to be a Southsider. Homie.
Explain that.
I can't explain. He got to explain it. He ain't here to explain it no more. You know what I'm saying? But
So
he did make his own gang. 14513. You know what I'm saying? 14513.
So he basically made up some shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But he turned Southsider as
And
he
what
got
did he
older.
do? He pulled other Mexican.
No,
guys?
it was just him. He was still neighborhood Piru. He was just still him. But when he went to the penitentiary, there was some politics behind that because, you know what I'm saying, just like, you know what I'm saying, just like Rob, his pops was there too, but, you know what I'm saying, Rob didn't change.
This fool just threw a 13 on the Piru shit, huh? That's
yeah,
crazy.
but you know what I'm saying, but that was Alfie. He was a reputable too, you know what I'm saying, but
How was he embraced when he came back? Was he ostracized?
I guess he went in his shell. I don't know. You got to talk to the homies from that fuck with him from neighborhood Piru. You know what I'm saying? Because he was fucking with the big homies back when I was coming up. I always saw Alfie. You know what I'm saying? He had that Jerry curl. You know what I'm saying? He had that lingo. You know what I'm saying? And his name was out there.
I've heard a few stories where Blaxicans will go up in there and they'll switch to Southside.
Yeah.
Under that pressure.
Yeah, but
But this ain't the pressure crew right
this
here.
ain't the
huh?
pressure crew right here.
It's where your heart at, brother. It's where your heart at, man.
We had to roll with the punches.
That shit.
We had to roll with the punches and do what we had to do because I couldn't come home from the county jail or wherever I was at, homie, and they find out I was running with the Mexicans and then come back and run with the homies. I couldn't do it, homie. I had to, just like Suave say, homie. But I ain't gonna. When I went to the county, I didn't think about it, homie. It's power or nothing.
For real.
It wasn't sitting in my cell and thinking, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna say this, nigga, it's Campanella Park. You know what I'm saying? And then whoever didn't roll with me didn't roll with me, but majority of them rolled. Cause you had to do that thing, you know what I'm saying? You had
For real.
You had to put the P on it, you know what I'm saying? You just like Cash. You know, me and Cash met on the internet, and you know, he liked my getting out. Just like Kev, just like any one of the homies right here, homie. If I see them, then we rolling with them, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? We rolling right or wrong, we gonna go up.
We'll discuss the problem
Yeah,
later.
we discuss it in the hole, homie.
Right.
But we gonna roll questions asked later. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna ask no questions about what he did, nigga. We gonna take off. You know what I'm saying? So shit, it wasn't no doubt about me going to the county thinking I'm a still be a piru or say, nah, I don't bang. It's piru to every floor I went to. You know, so
I don't even know
that's
how
how
to
it
get
was.
it. I had crips that was riding me shit in the county jail with that shit rolling the motherfucking main line.
Yeah, they got the road with you because we all gonna be in that same ride.
Goddamn right.
You know what I'm saying? They got the road with you. So if you show any kind of weakness, they gonna throw you to the woods. Them Southsiders you gonna be washing drawers. You know what I'm saying? Shit in the bathroom, all that shit. I just saw that shit happen, man. You get weak, man. They gonna have you washing their drawers and shit.
They gonna be trying
fuck
to
around,
hump
have
on
you in the fucking shower washing their backs.
Right, they gonna be up in there humping on you because they nasty like that, little fast. Seriously, bro. Shit.
But yeah, man. It's still some homies, homie. There's still some homies out here, just like Kelly got homies. You know what I'm saying? There's still homies that's in the Mexican background, but you know I go in there African American, homie. I don't go up in there with the race card. You know what I'm saying? They ask me now, I'm African American. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But we got homies out here. We got homies out here.
I get the solid day. They put me in the cell with a Sereno. Oh nah, this ain't happening.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not going up in there with this dude.
We got new
just give us until the morning. Nah, we not giving you to shit. Okay, you put me up in here, it may go bad, and I ain't gonna be the bad one.
And we got generations that's going now that's a lot of more Hispanics, Mexicans being from black gangs, and vice versa. A lot of blacks being from Southside gangs. You know what I'm saying?
So you see that going on now?
It's going on, but see, and we right here, we 40 on up. You see what I'm saying? We had it harder because you know that racial tension and our background. So now it's like it's cool for them to claim a black gang and them, but see, the Southside is going to embrace a black more than a black going to embrace a Hispanic. You see what I'm saying? Because they in their mind like he not really serious. It's just a fad. You know what I'm saying? Probably like the hip hop, he hanging around the homies, but when he go to jail, you don't know what he gonna do in jail.
Flip.
He could flip because you know most of his families are Southsiders too. All his family is Southside. Every family in here, they got somebody that's a gang member. You know what I'm saying? That's Southsider or something like that. Like all my family, they all Southsiders. You see what I'm saying? All of them. When I jumped the fence, you know what I'm saying? They got adopted by my black family. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I started eating them butter beans and all that shit green.
You know, pressure's a motherfucker, man.
It is.
But the county will play tricks on you too, man. I just saw motherfuckers go in there and try to play mind tricks on them. You know what I'm saying, and try to scare them. You know what I'm saying. Then once you break and they got you, you're gonna go over there. Now you go over there to the Southsiders, and then like, oh, he just came from a black. He was from a black gang. Now they gonna get him. They gonna extort him. They might play with his butt or something, you know what I'm saying? Rub my back or something like that, you know what I'm saying?
I was in there with a gear gang, a Mexican from gear gang. I was happy to see another, Mexican Kiwi. We chopped it up. It was all good, man. We 10 toes down. I get out, I go back, running to the same motherfucking Mexican. He see me, he look a little spooked. I'm like, what's up, homie? He like, man, I'm from Santa Monica 13.
I thought you were going to say 18, but damn.
Santa Monica 13. I'm like,
Yeah, that's what most of them think. That pressure.
Yeah, the pressure's a motherfucker.
Pressure, homie.
No,
you got to go in there rolling with the punches. This is what I am. Because you can't come back on the streets and say it. You know what I'm saying?
I just ain't gonna feel right. I can't even come back to my neighborhood, man. Yeah. I would have to denounce.
I almost was embedding that shit in my head, though, at a young age, man. Like 12, 13, over and over again. Perhaps of what's going to happen when a nigga hit the county or just the system, period, with the Mexicans. You know what I mean? So I was ready for it. I was mentally prepared. Right. You know what I mean?
They was training you when you was in the streets.
When I hit that motherfucker, it was full-fledged.
Right, motherfucker knew all about it.
Yeah,
I knew I was going to the pen. On the real.
Are there any still original fruit towns that are homeowners over there, or everybody's gone?
Nah, it's got a few over there still. Just a few now. Yeah.
Go like that. Yeah, it's something that I just can't, I can't get used to. But it's the reality.
Yeah, you invested your whole life into
I
a
wish
neighborhood that don't really function the way it used to.
Right.
And
I wish my grandmother would still had their house right there. I'd probably I don't know. Shit. Everything happens in life different for you, because that's what it's meant to be.
Shit, I come down the street.
I think I'd have been stuck out here. I'd probably be rich in the motherfucker or dead in the motherfucker.
I rolled down the street, looking at house to house, rolling. I remember so-and-so stayed there.
Hold on, homie. Y'all didn't ask me about my motherfucking background and nothing like that, man. Y'all skipped me over. That's what that's saying. Y'all skipped me over or something?
He gonna ask, but we need more black home owners in Compton. Get that there. I'm tired of not seeing my
shit is so expensive
black
out
brothers
here.
and sisters, man, where they used to be. Every other house.
It's expensive.
Now it's 6 houses down.
You're old enough to know when crack first hit
Compton.
Oh yeah. Can you elaborate on that?
As far as what? Shit, at least 83. By 83.
Did it hit Compton gradually or like a storm all at once?
See, we was known for water. You know what I'm saying? We sold water. You know what I'm saying? But when that cabbie scene hit, you had motherfuckers that was with it. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers, got some millionaires coming out the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
That where Sherm Alley came from?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we had a Sherm Alley in Compton?
Oh, yeah. We was originator. Shit.
Sherm Alley.
1985, man, we was in the newspaper, man, for the most PCP.
You know where that song, you know where them lyrics come from? That Quick put out there on the Low Thought Hood?
Oh, this shit over.
Yeah, booming ass sounds coming out of Sherm Alley.
No, it's not. This one. I was asking. This one over.
So you're old enough to know
Rob older than all of us.
Was DJ Quick on the front line? Was he out there like that?
I ain't gonna speak on another brother like that. You know what I'm saying? But he was cool. You know what I'm saying? He was a homie. You know what I'm saying?
But he did live in the neighborhood.
Right, yeah. He stayed in trees. Right in trees.
The homie always been there. The homie and his family.
It's just
his older sister.
I mean, it's different caliber of gang members.
Right, right. Now what he did for trees, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Fruit Town, so I can't speak on that, brother. But like I said, he homie. I went to school with him and all that. David.
Just a Mexican connection right here, man. We got Casper from Altadena Block Crip. We got Mexican Rob.
Whoa.
Fruit Dies. We got Suave. Fruit Dies. You got me. You know what I'm saying? The true African American up on this motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
On real quick.
On the KM videos, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, they said that's why you did 17 years. You could never let yourself out.
They booby trapped the bathroom, man. I'm like, yeah.
Nah, it was a good interview, man. We're gonna get more, man. We got to get more of Rob history. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the penitentiary yard. We got to get more Casper. You know what I'm saying? How he came up with Altadena. What made him want to be a Crip? You know what I'm saying? What was the transition of wanting him to be a Crip? You know what I'm saying? Instead of a Southside. Just like all of us. What made us want to be from a black gang instead of from a Mexican gang? Because, we have families. It's all Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get more history. And we got to get his older homie, C-Note from Altadena Block Crip, man, on here, man. He got a lot of history. That'd have been a good one with him and Rob right here. You know what I'm saying? He still got the Mexican on his name, Mexican Rob. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, we're going to have to call him Mexican Suave. All that. You know what I'm saying? But
who's that, man? Where you from?
Yeah, Kev, you know what I'm saying? Kev Mac videos, you know what I'm saying? All the Mac heads and maniacs out there. It's going to be a good one. So we're going to have to surpass Monster Cody and hit 1,000,001 views on this one. You know
Monster got the highest one?
It's coming.
Man,
it's coming.
Videos, man, he made me who I am right now, man, to get on here these podcasts and talk about the history about me coming up in these streets. And Casper reached out to me, and then I reached out to the homies right here because we all look alike. You know what I'm saying? We all been through it. they've been through it more than we did because they went to the penitentiaries, you know what I'm saying, and really dealt with the real politics that was go up in there. Me and Cass just got cut off at the county jail. It was politics there though, you know what I'm saying. We had to hold our own, just like they held ours, you know what I'm saying. For the viewers out there, if you want to be from a gang, man, I recommend you not to be from a gang, man. Just get a job, go to school, graduate, and get a career.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Because
for real.
us gang members get branded with the tattoos, and we get looked at a different way. You know what I'm saying? And all that. That's all I got to say. Just stay in school and learn your ABDs. You know what I'm saying?
And he telling you to stay in school, huh?
Tell the next man to stay in school, huh?
I'm from ABC, man. I think I should teach this nigga.
Yeah.
He's skipping over, man.
Look,
Man.
Casper, how I feel sitting with $3 more.
Oh man, it's love. No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure. Real ones.
'Cause when we go to the county jail, we gonna spread together. We probably be in the same cell.
Man.
Slick said something where we didn't touch on why Casper didn't what made Casper go crip and not Southsider. He said there was no Southsiders in this area.
No.
So
It was down the hill.
That wasn't an option for him.
No. I walk out my back door's crib.
You went to school with him. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, you could have fell up under that umbrella,
What school did
for
you
real.
go to?
I went to at my junior high. It was some Southsiders there.
What Southsiders out there in Pasadena and Altadena?
You got the Villa Boys. You got the Latin Kings. VPR, Northside Pasadena, Southside Pasadena. That's about it.
But they just beef with the lanes. They didn't beef with the Crips.
The POKs actually fuck with the lines. They like, but they beef with the Villa Boys tough.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions and the Villa Boys.
So basically, it's just you guys versus the different lanes. That was it. That was all.
Yeah, that was the majority, for sure.
Them and the squigs.
And the Squiggles.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. Do y'all got a story to tell or a message to leave us with? You first, Rob.
You got a story to tell? I got a story to tell, man.
Give us that.
My life is a story, bro.
Give us
You
one
know.
quick story.
Man.
Funny one, a scary one, a tough one, anything.
Man, a lot of my stories I can't even repeat. You know what I'm saying?
A message.
Give us one, man.
Nah, I'm not.
A message to the youngsters.
Man, stay out the streets, man. They real, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? I had it kind of hard, but I am hard, shit. But, man, just get it right, man. Stay away from these streets, man. Stay away from these drugs, all that shit, man. Shit. Build something for yourself.
Tell them why they should stay away from that type of stuff. What's the end?
Because it ain't no end. Once you catch that first felony, believe me, brother, it's going to continue on until you make that difference. And that's all these motherfucking streets got to offer you. You're going to be rich, dead, or in prison. Choose the one you want. Shit.
Did you say rich, dead, or in prison?
Shit.
A lot of motherfuckers is broke.
You feel me? So what's the next step? 'Cause now they going to try to get out there to go
Dead or
get something and fuck around and get knocked down.
Or go to
We'll
prison.
go to prison. You know, man, it's crazy in this world, man. Shit.
What you got for us, Suave?
First, what's the origin of your name?
Rob Suave.
The origin of my name, Suave. Oh man, you touching up on. Woo wee. So being from a black gang, coming from a black community, predominantly. Shout out to my Hispanic brothers and sisters. I know we there, and this is why we here. Suave came, man. It was early '90s, and the homies. I love music, so I strutted, man. I slid, came up with a cold walk called the piru walk, piru slide. I kind of twisted that up. The video, you can find it on Didn't Mean to Turn You On by Second to None. That's me with the Compton black hat, the khakis, and I'm sliding down on I'm on the concrete. I actually came up with a cool dance, right? And hey man, I'm just hard. I'm just hard like that. Go look at the video, man. With that slick dog, look at the video. I'm hard like that,
this
man.
Motherfucker said he was sliding on the concrete.
I'm sliding on the concrete. You don't say you gotta go look. So look at it. Hey, it's like I'm airborne, right? But you got to see this to believe it. So anyway,
how did you get your name, Suave?
So Suave, right? So because of my dance move, doing the break dance, pop block, and all that good stuff, I was getting down back then. So then the homies like, man, I said, man, you smooth with that, the moves and all that. So the homies just start, man, you Suave, homie.
You named it the Rico Suave.
Yeah. So the Rico Suave. Remember that dance? Remember that song? So that came right in the same time. They're like, Rico Suave. I said, man, you Rico Suave. I said, man, I ain't trying. At first I heard it, I was like, man, you suave, man. You suave with this, man. I've been suave ever since, just homies just picked up and they were like, it was love. I do appreciate that.
One more. Where's Second and None from?
They from Compton.
Yeah.
They grew up in
Elm Street.
They grew up in the Elms.
Elm Street and Cedar Block.
They still around. They still the homies.
They moved in the Cedars, and that's how we got to know each other. And they moved. They was actually lived on Spruce on the 900 block, and them and Quick made up, and they came together. And him, High C, it went on from there. But they around. They grew up there with us. They know all the fruit. They know every homie. Yeah, they know all the homies over there in the fruit, cedar, the trees, neighborhoods, Nellas, West, man, the Lewis Parks.
Born and raised.
Yeah.
Yeah, they born and raised for sure.
What you got to tell the kids, Suave?
Man, my message, is, oh wow, this is like, I wish I can say something that will make it a whole lot easier for them and something to knock on their conscious doors, right?
Oh, that's my call.
And I want to tell the youth that don't let this society right now, how would I say, put you in a disillusional phase, and chase what you believe in and chase your dreams and your goals, but know that reality is it's a material form. It's not like you look into space. And what I mean by that, it's something that will touch you back. So, I just want to give them the best I can from this point, this interview. This is not about them, it's about us. So whatever they have in life that they want to chase and go after it. Man, these drugs that y'all dealing with and y'all spinning y'all mind and coming into a different phase and different transformation of themselves and trying to be like Jane and all that. Just be yourself. You're gonna get high. Be yourself when you come back down. Don't bring that high back and say, hey, I'm such and such now. It's I wish we had a whole different time to go into that, man. But shit, man, I got my own problems. So what can they tell me? Maybe they can give me some advice and say, look, OG, look, man, look, Rome, this is what you. But how does that go?
If you can go back in time and talk to a 13-year-old Suave, what would you tell him on that bridge of about to make that choice to join the P-Funk movement?
I tell him every time, don't do it. If you Mexican, Hispanic, Latino, Puerto Rico, it's challenges. Take that same energy, go do something positive with it. I gotta wake up with that every day. If I say something bad, if I say something negative, or I say something that is against what my heart is truly set upon, I won't live tomorrow without feeling free, feeling ease. You know what I'm saying?
Tell these kids to do something positive. They need more details than that. Positive is too broad. What is positive to you guys? What do you mean go do something positive? What is that?
I'm gonna say, for one thing, stay in school. You know, if you're gonna be in some recreational programs, do it, but make sure that it's somewhere that you can align a career with. You know, not just for fun. You know, if you're an athlete, be that. But stay away from the media junkies. You know, they polluting the minds, they intoxicating people with lies. Somebody might speak about our interview and they so opinionated upon it and they so critiquing it, but you haven't met the persons that actually went through this in the reality sense. A lot of things is an illusion. I just say, man, you know what I'm saying, follow through them same steps your good, if you have good parents, you know, go through school, you know, look for them grants, you know, find a way to make it through a hard time, you know, and just pursue your dreams after that, your career, your whatever.
Are you guys still local in Compton?
Nah. I'm in Moreno
I
Valley.
am.
I live in Moreno Valley, man. Trying to change my life.
I'm local. There, I may be there right, you know, after this interview. Go see some homies, some friends. You know how y'all doing. It's a lot of positive.
Let me ask you this.
In Compton, we, you know, it's just respect to the older homies. They still come around. I'm glad to see the homie came out for this interview. You know, he's local today.
Right.
You know, but this man, shit, man, I feel that, you know.
Yeah, we've had a few homies that when we talk about the positive and negative, hit rock bottom and landed on Skid Row. Since we're talking a message to the kids, do you guys have any homeboys, P-Funk, Compton, that hit rock bottom and they're floating around Skid Row from living this gang life?
They ain't on Skid Row. They're around the neighborhood. You know
Right.
They ain't on Skid Row. They still in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? They hit rock bottom. You know, we still got to respect them. Because there was the big homie at once upon a time.
I got a reputable G homie down there, man. Never heard all the homies' hearts, man. Reputable G homie down there in Skid Row.
Thank you.